Okay. Okay, today we'll discuss another topic, fresh topic. Okay, polar plot. One more problem. I will solve it when I'm having time. Okay, 2 hour period I will try to solve. Okay. Now next topic is about M and N circle. So tell me what are the different frequency response plots you have learned so far? How to draw? Pratik, tell me what are the various frequency response plots that you have tried it out? Angraj,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me what are the various frequency response plots that you have learned? Frequency domain plots. Just a name.
Ma'am, closed loop response.
No, I am not talking about closed loop response and all. What are the names of the plots that you have learned so far in frequency domain? Name of the plots. You can't even remember even a single name of the plot.
Ma'am, Polar or Nyquist?
Polar plot or Nyquist plot. One more plot we have discussed no before that.
Border plot map.
Bode plot.
Bode plot. Okay, Bode plot, polar plot. Okay, I will write polar plot, Bode plot, Nichols plot. Okay, all are good for determining the response of open loop response and closed loop response. But suppose, especially if you want to use one particular method for determining a closed loop system's response, okay, there are some plots for that also. So that we will discuss today. Now you know there is a difference between G of S term. Okay, what is G of S and what is C of S divided by R of S? What is the difference between these two notations? Which one is your open loop transfer function and which one is your closed loop transfer function?
And G of S is open loop transfer.
G
And
of S
CS
is
by
your OLTF and C of
OLTF.
S divided by RF is your
Well,
closed loop transfer function.
Close to.
Generally, if you are representing that as MS, M of S, okay. And now suppose if G of S is the open loop transfer function, if H of S is the feedback transfer function, then knowing these two, you can write the closed loop transfer function for a negative feedback system like this. G of S divided by 1 plus G of S into H of S is equal to your closed loop transfer function. Generally, if it is represented by M of S. Okay. M of S is now your CLTF. Alright. Now earlier problems, they have given in the problem G of S or C of S divided by R of S. Which one did they give? Bode plot and all in the problem statement, they have specified the system in
Geo
terms of, yes, they have given only G
G of
of S is
S.
equal to 1 by S squared into 1 plus S. Like that only they have given in the problem statement. But on the other hand, if the system is specified in terms of its closed loop transfer function, how to obtain the same frequency response is your question. Okay, so there are some particular methods for obtaining this closed loop response. Now assume again this is your CLTF after substituting S is equal to j omega. Okay, as usual procedure, you can split this into your magnitude and phase angle, two parts. Okay, if you're doing that, then M will be representing what and angle of alpha is representing what? All is written over the slide. No, can't you read and tell me quickly? What does M
Mag
represent? Yes,
loop
M is
transfer.
representing your magnitude
A-
of closed loop transfer function. What about angle of alpha?
Phase of loop transfer function.
is also written there. No. What does alpha represent? M represents your
Phase
magnitude. What does alpha represent? Alpha
phase of
represents
closed.
your phase of closed loop transfer function. Okay, phase of closed loop transfer function. So this is a general notation that we'll use for a closed loop system. Okay, M represents your magnitude, alpha represents your phase angle. Alright, now remember these two terms. Now the next thing is you need to know what are the various plots with the help of which you will be able to obtain the frequency response of the same. Okay, so they have denoted here two methods for obtaining a closed loop response of the system. So what are the two methods that you are having? Earlier in all the problems we were discussing how to obtain frequency response of a open loop system. Now we are going to do it for a closed loop system. So what are the two methods that are available? Bode
M and
plot,
N
M and N circle, and what is the other one?
Nicholas.
Nichols chart.
Nicholas.
Okay. These two methods are specially meant for obtaining closed loop response from your open loop only. Okay. From open loop response, you will draw the open loop response first, and from that you will determine your closed loop response, and that can be obtained by two methods. One is M and N circle, and other one is Nichols chart. I think Nichols chart is
Ma'am,
not included in your syllabus. What, Vivek?
now what is the main difference between polar and Nyquist, ma'am?
Polar and Nyquist plot are almost similar only. Okay.
Then why we are doing it separately, ma'am? Don't
Separately in the
understand.
sense, what do you mean?
We are, because these two are same only, no?
Which one?
You said na Nicholas and this one is polar is same.
No, Nichols is different from polar. Polar or Nyquist is same.
That's
Nyquist
what.
plot is there. No, Nyquist plot and polar plot are almost the same. I will tell you when I am discussing Nyquist stability criterion. There is another criterion called as Nyquist stability criterion. In that criterion also you will use the polar plot only. That's why the name is same. Okay, both are one and the same almost, but the way in which you will be deriving and obtaining system stability will differ. Okay. If
Okay.
you are going for Nyquist stability criterion means you won't use polar graph sheet and all. Just by simple derivations you will be obtaining the stability. That is Nyquist stability criterion. But in that also you will roughly draw the polar plot. Okay. Both are almost the same. Okay.
Alright.
So what are the two methods that you will be using for obtaining the closed loop system response? Finally. What are the two methods with the help of which you will be able to obtain closed loop frequency response? Open loop usually you will be using commonly Bode plot, polar plot, Nichols plot and all. Suppose specially if you want to determine closed loop frequency response means you will be using what methods? Two methods are there in the slide. No, name the methods.
M and N
What are the
circles
methods?
Nichols chart.
M and N circles and Nichols chart. Okay, Nichols chart is not included in the syllabus. That is a complicated procedure, so they have skipped that in the syllabus. Now, just a derivation of M and N circle and what are M and N circle you are going to discuss in today's class. Now, let us discuss first what are M circles and what are N circles. Okay, I have already told you M is representing what? You will be given with one system. It will be split into two parts. One is magnitude and one is phase angle. So what does M represent?
Magnitude.
Magnitude. So M will be representing magnitude. Okay. Okay. Alpha is equal to tan alpha is equivalent to N. Okay. So N will be representing phase. Okay. So M circles are corresponding to what and N circles are corresponding to what? What are M circles? It is corresponding to what parameter? That is corresponding to magnitude. If tan alpha is given, then it will be equivalent to N. So N is corresponding to what parameter? What does phi represent in general?
Phase.
Phase angle.
Phase
Phase
angle.
angle. So N is corresponding to phase and M circles are corresponding to magnitude.
Magnitude.
Okay. magnitude. So now there should be some proper definition that is given for M circle. Okay, so the first statement says or gives a definition, this one. So how will you be able to define M circle? Tell me. You are being given with one unity feedback system from which you are determining closed loop transfer function. Okay. Then M represents your magnitude. They can be represented in terms of circle they are telling. So those circles are called as what circle?
M circles.
M circle.
M circles. Okay. Now again, phase, if you are saying phase is equal to N is equal to tan of alpha. That will also be in the form of circle. Okay. So those circles will be called as what circle? M is for magnitude. N is for what?
Phase.
Phase. So N circles are corresponding to phase and M circles are corresponding to magnitude. That's all. Okay. Alright. Now how you are telling that this statement all are in the form of circles, but you have to prove that. Okay, you are telling that magnitude of the closed loop transfer function is in the form of circle. So how to prove that? If you are saying phase of the closed loop transfer function is also in the form of a circle. So you have to prove that by derivation. So that will finish off this topic. I am hoping you understood what are M and N circles. Finally tell me what are M and N circle.
M circle correspond to magnitude.
Magnitude of
And
CLTF or OLTF?
CLTF.
Okay, so M represents magnitude of closed loop transfer function of a unity feedback system. They can be represented in the term of what shape? What shape? That is why they are
M
called as what? M circle.
Circles.
M
Okay,
circle.
so N is equal to tan alpha. Okay, that will also be in the shape of a circle. So those circles will be called as what circle?
N circle.
N circle, that's all. Okay, now we are going to prove this statements. Okay, so let's prove it for M circle separately. Now again, this statement says there is an unity feedback system where G of S is your OLTF. So what will be your CLTF? You know how to proceed. If you are being given with the negative unity feedback system, so what will be the formula? From the first unit, G of S divided by what? 1 plus G of S. Okay. In this, you need to substitute S is equal to J omega. Then what will be the equation that you will be getting? You are being given with an unity feedback system where the open loop transfer function is G of S. So if you are solving for CLTF, CLTF is given by what formula? Just now I discussed. Let that be represented as M of S. That is your CLTF, C of S divided by R of S. You know the standard form of eliminating a negative unity feedback system. By that principle, the formula will be G of S divided by 1 plus G of S. In that, you are going to substitute S is equal to J omega. So what will be the resultant formula? What will be the resultant formula? What is the resultant formula?
G of j omega by 1 plus G of j.
G of j omega divided by 1 plus G of j omega. Okay, now you are going to assume that G of j omega is equal to x plus jy, one real part plus imaginary part. X is your real part and y is your imaginary part. You are assuming that G of j omega is equal to x plus jy. Then you are going to derive the magnitude. Okay, so this is, let us assume G of j omega is equal to x plus jy. Now, if I want to write the magnitude M of j omega modulus, you know how to do it. What will be the representation? You will be taking square root of real part square plus imaginary part square. So, what will be the formula? G of j omega is given by x plus jy. Okay, M of j omega is given by G of j omega divided by 1 plus G of j omega. So what will be your modulus of M of j omega? That is your magnitude. How will you write it? This one will be equivalent to what? X plus jy divided by 1 plus x plus jy. Now you are going to take the modulus of this. So modulus of j omega is equal to what? Just now I told you square root of real part squared plus imaginary part squared. So what will be the formula for numerator and what will be the formula for denominator?
And numerator square root of x square plus y square, and
Square
denominator
root of x squared plus y squared divided by what? Square root of 1 plus x the
root over
whole
1 plus
square,
x square
then y squared.
plus y square.
Okay, so this is the magnitude modulus of g of j omega. Okay, now you are going to simplify this. Okay, you are going to simplify this by squaring on both sides. This you are representing it as your magnitude in simple form. So I am taking square on both sides. This I am squaring, so this will also be squared. So if I am squaring, what will be the answer that I will be getting? M squared will be equivalent to what? X plus y squared divided by 1 plus x the whole square plus y square. So this is the equation that I will be getting after squaring on both sides. Okay. Now cross multiplication. What will be the answer if you are cross multiplying? Cross multiplying. This I am cross multiplying. So m squared into 1 plus x the whole square
Hello.
hello
और पांडे जी क्या हाल चाल?
सब बढ़िया सब बढ़िया
पांडे जी तो
बढ़िया.
सीटी बजा रहे हैं भाई.
कौन सीटी बजा रहा है भाई? शर्मा जी को देख के.
पांडे
पांडे जी.
थाना में बैठे ऑन ड्यूटी.
Okay, back to class now. All right. So here you are squaring on both sides. Okay, then you will be getting this equation if you are squaring. Then cross multiplication. Then you will be getting this equation. If you are expanding it, what will you get? M squared 1 plus x squared plus 2x plus y squared, which is equivalent to x squared plus y squared. Okay. Then you expand everything, you multiply m squared with all the in terms. So you will be getting finally m squared plus m squared x squared plus m squared 2x plus m squared y squared. In this side you will be getting x squared plus y squared. Okay. Bring all the terms to one single side and equate it to 0. That way this will be the equation that you will be getting. Okay, I have brought all the terms to one particular side. Okay, after cross multiplication and expanding, I have brought all the terms to one single side and I am equating that to 0. So what happens in the next step? What they have done in the next step? Next step, they have taken common terms out. So what common terms were taken out?
X
And
square,
x square and
y
y
square.
square.
Here, these terms, okay, and x squared, what is common? X squared and m squared, x squared, what is common?
M square.
Between these two, x squared is common. Okay, so x
X
squared is
square is
taken common.
common.
So inside the bracket, you will be getting m squared minus 1. Okay, then next thing, between y squared and m squared, y squared, what is common?
Y square.
Y square.
Y squared. So they have taken y squared out. So inside the bracket again you will be having m squared minus 1. The other terms they have retained. Okay, that is your next step. Alright. So if you do that, then you substitute m is equal to 1 everywhere. Okay, if you are substituting m is equal to 1 everywhere, then what will be the equation? In this equation, you are going to substitute m is equal to 1. Okay, then what will be the equation?
2x plus 1.
Here it will be substituted as 1, here it will be substituted as 1, and 1 here, 1 here. Okay, so what will be the final equation that you will be getting? This way
2x
you are
plus 1.
substituting. So 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. This equation you will get. Okay, so what will be your x? X is equal to minus 1 by 2. So y will be equivalent to 0. So this is the equation for a straight line. Okay, this equation is for a straight line. For what value of m you have did this? What is the value of m that you have substituted? 1. Okay, 1. So whenever you are having m is equal to 1, then the equation will be representing what shape?
Straight line.
Straight line.
Straight
Okay,
line.
so now I will show the circle. You can see for yourself whether it is a straight line or not. Okay, these are M circles. This diagram that I am showing, these are called as M circle. Okay, these are called as M circle. They are representing what for a closed loop transfer function? Magnitude or phase angle?
Magnitude.
Magnitude.
Magnitude. So are you able to see one straight line in between?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is it? This one, no?
Minus 1. Minus 1.
This one is your straight line that is obtained for what value of m?
M equals to 1, ma'am.
M is equal to 1. So whenever you are going to substitute m is equal to 1, then that shape will be what form? Circle or straight line?
Straight line.
Straight line. Okay. The remaining values of m if you substitute means it is becoming what shape? It is taking what shape now? Here you are substituting m is equal to all
Circle, ma'am.
greater than 1. Okay, in this side m is greater than 1. In this side you are having m is less than 1. You can refer for yourselves. Here you are having 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, less than 1 value. Here if you are saying 3, 2, 1.6. Okay. So if m is going greater than 1 or if m is less than 1, then the shape will be turned into what shape?
Circles.
Circles.
Circle.
How that is becoming circle shape you have to prove. Okay, that will prove now again by continuing the derivation. It will take a little time to load. Wait. See, to that equation we have got, you are going to add one term, divide m squared minus 1 everywhere, and you are going to add m squared divided by m squared minus 1, and you are going to further simplify. That way you will get an equation for circle with radius. That's how that shape is becoming circle. Okay. Now further. Alright. I'm zooming in this equation. Now that equation is divided by what term? This equation.
M
M
square
squared
minus 1.
minus 1.
This equation is divided by m squared minus 1. So everywhere to every term they have divided m squared minus 1. Okay. Then you will be getting this equation. X squared plus m squared divided by m squared minus 1, 2x plus m squared divided by m squared minus 1 plus y squared is equal to 0. That you have got just by dividing the entire equation by m squared minus 1. Okay. I will move on to the next page. Okay. Now, what is being added on either side to the previous equation? What they have added? They have divided the entire equation by m squared minus 1. Then they are going to add what term on both sides, left hand side and right hand side. What term is added?
M
M
squared
squared.
by
M squared
square of
divided
m
by
squared
m squared minus 1. They have added to this side and they have added to this side also. Okay, this side. Okay, both sides have added that term. Now they are going to simplify it further. They will be taking grouping some terms. Okay, what terms they have grouped? X squared they have taken, and m square divided by m square minus 1 2x they have taken, and between these two terms they have taken LCM. Okay, if you are taking LCM, then this will be the equation that you will be getting. If you are simplifying that, what will be the answer that you will be getting? This will be becoming m square, m to the power 4 minus m square plus m square, so that m square is getting cancelled. So finally the answer will be m to the power 4 divided by m squared minus 1 the whole square. This term you will be getting after taking LCM. Okay, now comes the grouping part. Okay, now these three terms, if they are grouping, how can you simplify it further? You know a squared plus b squared plus 2ab formula. Okay, this is your a squared, this is your b
Yes, ma'am.
squared, this
A
is
plus
your
B whole square.
2ab. So what will be a and what will be b? It is given in the below
And A
equation, no?
is X
What is a and what
and
is your
B
b?
is M square.
So if you are grouping these three terms, it will become a plus b the whole squared format, where a is x and b is your m squared minus, sorry, m squared divided by m squared minus 1
M
the whole
square
square.
minus
If you
1.
take it squared means, yes, it will take x, it will take the form x squared plus m to the power 4, m squared minus 1 the whole square, plus m squared divided by m squared minus 1 2x. Okay. Now after simplification, okay, this equation is of what form? You know the equation for a circle. What is the equation for a circle? These things you have studied in your lower mathematics. What is the equation for a
X,
circle?
X minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equals to r square.
X.
I think x minus x1
Yes, ma'am.
squared plus y minus y1 the whole square, which
Yes,
is equal to r
that's
squared,
Yes,
no?
ma'am.
that's one.
Yes,
That is
ma'am.
Uh,
perfect.
that is an equation of a
Yeah,
what
same, same.
shape? Equation of a circle. So
Circle.
this equation is of that form
Circle.
only, with what value of x1 and what is the value of y1 and what is the value of the radius.
X1 equals to
X1 is equal to
radius is m
minus
square by m
minus
square
or
minus
plus
1 whole square.
m square minus 1, that is y1 is equal to 0. What about radius? This is your r squared term. So what is your radius now?
M squared
R is
radius,
equal
ma'am.
to m divided by m
M
squared
square minus
minus.
1.
So that is how,
M
yes,
divided by m square minus 1.
that is how you are proving what here. Here comes. Okay. Here comes. They have given mm, the radius value here, the center value here. Okay. Y1 is equal to 0. X1 is equal to minus m square divided by m square minus 1. So this equation is representing your equation of a circle. Now in this equation, you are going to substitute two values. M is equal to 0 and m is equal to infinity. Okay, and because of this only, the magnitude of the closed loop transfer function is taking what shape? What is the shape, ma? Why is it called as what?
Circle.
M circle. Okay. Now, now in that formula, okay. Now you are going to substitute m is equal to 0. So what will be the center? When m is equal to 1, it is a straight line. When m is equal to 0, then what is the center and what is the radius of the circle?
Origin, ma'am.
If you are substituting in x1 m is equal to 0,
Radius 0.
then it will become 0, 0. Then y1 is also 0, radius is also 0, so it will be a point. Yes or no? There is no radius. Y and x are 0,
Yes, ma'am.
so whenever m is equal to 0, it is a small point. Okay. Now moving on to m is equal to infinity case. Okay, again you do the substitution here. After simplification you have to do, not direct substitution of infinity is not good. So if you reduce this equation, okay, m squared, you are telling that it is infinity. Very, 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 very large. So if you compare m squared with 1, which you can neglect in the denominator. Again, I am telling you, m is equal to 0, you seen that it is a point, small point, with the center 0, 0, radius is also 0. That you proved. Next case, you have to take the value m is equal to infinity. So if you see to these two terms, they are telling m is taking infinity, very, very large value. So if you compare m squared and 1, which you can neglect, 1 will be very, very less when compared to m squared, which is
And
taking the
1.
infinite value.
We
So
can
you can
neglect
neglect
1.
this factor. Okay. So if you are neglecting it, what will be x1 that you will be having?
Yes, ma'am.
What is value? Minus 1.
Minus 1.
Okay. Then
Minus 1.
same thing you
Minus
have to do
1.
for radius also. Here also between these two terms, you have to neglect minus 1. So you will be getting 1 by m. In this, if you substitute m is equal to infinity, then what is the radius that you are getting? 0. So now
0.
0.
what is the center
0.
and what is radius? Radius is 0,
Center
but
is
the
minus 1,
point
comma
is now
0 and
centered around
0.
minus 1 comma 0. Okay, and here it is 0 comma 0.
0.
Okay, so when m is equal to 0, what is the shape, and when m is equal to infinity, what is the shape? In both cases, radius is
Point.
0 only. Okay, both cases it will be a point only, but for when m is equal
Yes,
to
ma'am.
0, it is centered around 0 origin. If m is equal to infinity means it is centered at what point? Minus minus 1 comma
Minus 1,
0.
comma
Okay,
0.
circle becomes a point at 1 comma 0. Now we will see to that circle now, m and n circle. It takes a long time to load. Okay, again moving on. Okay, three values you have considered. First value is when m is equal to 1, what is the shape? Straight line.
Straight line.
Straight line.
When m is equal to 0, circle
Circle.
means it is a point at, located at origin when m is equal to 0. Third case, m is equal to infinity. Then m is equal to infinity means what? Where is that point located?
Minus
Here.
1.
Okay, minus 1. Okay. Now for other values of m, okay, other values of m, as you can see from the circles, whenever the values are becoming less than 1, where the circles will be present or located, to the left half or the right half? You know what is right half and left half? You've seen that in your split. Right half or left half? To this side or this side? Let us consider this is right, this is left. So whenever m is less than 1, where the circles are located? Right
Right
half.
half.
Okay, so these are values for less than 1. On the other hand, for m is greater than 1, then where the circles are located?
Left side.
Left
Left
side. That's
half.
all. These are all about what?
Left half.
What is the name of the circle? What is the name of the circle?
M.
M
M
circle.
circle. M
M.
circle.
M
Why they
circle.
are calling it
M
a
circle, ma'am.
circle? Why they are called a circle? First you tell me. They are representing magnitude of closed loop transfer function of an unity feedback system, and why they are called a circle. For every value of m, if you are proving that in that equation we have proved that it will be in the shape of what? 1 if m is equal to
Circle.
Circle.
1,
Circle.
if m is equal to 2, m
Circle.
is equal to 3, it will be in the shape of circle. That is why they are calling it as m circle. Okay. Now the same proof you have to do for the other set of circle. So what is the other set of circle? We are done with
N
m
circle.
circle. Next thing is n circle. So if m represents magnitude, what about n? N is equal to
Face. Face.
phase, that is given by tan alpha. Okay, here also for every value of alpha, if you are able to prove that it is in the shape of circle, then you will be getting n circle. So same way how to prove like you have done in the previous case. So let's do that again. By again having the same unity feedback system for which you have done the CLTF derivation and you are substituting S is equal to j omega and you are considering that to be m, okay, and you are considering g of j omega is equal to x plus jy and you are going to write down the angle expression, so you know how to write the angle. So tell me, how will you write the angle expression? Angle expression, this is your m of j omega, which is given by x plus jy divided by 1 plus x plus jy. If magnitude is equal to real part squared plus imaginary part squared, angle will be tan inverse of what to what ratio? Come on, again
Tan
and
inverse
again
of
I have asked.
imaginary part divided by
Tan
real part.
inverse of imaginary part divided by real part. So, if you see to the numerator, what is the real part and what is the imaginary part?
Real part is x. Imaginary
Imaginary part
is
is y. So, what will be the phase angle formula? Tan inverse of
My by
y by
minus
x.
tan inverse
What
y by
about the
x.
denominator? Denominator, what is the real part and what is the imaginary part? I think there is a slight misconception. Okay, this is for your numerator. Okay, tan inverse of y by x. Same way, if you are writing angle for 1 plus x plus jy, where the real part is 1 plus x and the imaginary part is y, what is the angle expression? Same way, how to write? Tell me. Real part is 1 plus x, imaginary part is y. So, what is the angle expression? Tan inverse of y by 1
Y by
plus
1
x.
plus
Okay,
x.
now you are going to separate that.
5 by 1
Okay,
plus x.
so this is the equation. I will load that again. Okay, it's delaying the mark. Okay, tan inverse of y by x. Now the next thing is I need to prove that n is equal to tan alpha. Okay. So n is equal to tan alpha. Alright. So you know that n is equal to, sorry, alpha is equal to tan inverse of y by x minus tan inverse of, what's the formula, y divided by 1 plus x. Okay. Now I will take tan on both sides. Tan here also. Tan. That way it will become n. Okay. So what will be the simplification? Tan of a minus b formula. What is tan of a minus b formula? That way you will get n is equal to tan inverse of y by x minus tan inverse of y divided by 1 plus x. So what is tan of a minus b?
And tan A
Let's search
minus
this
tan
up.
B divided by 1 plus tan A tan B.
1 plus tan b.
Tan A tan
Okay,
B.
same formula here also you are going to use. Here they have given formula, no? What is the formula? Tan A minus tan B is equal to tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. Same formula they have substituted here. Okay. So this is A and this portion is B. So tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A tan B. Okay. So if you simplify this, what will be the answer that you will be getting? Tan and tan inverse will get cancelled. Okay,
Cancel.
this tan and tan inverse everywhere will be getting cancelled. Okay, so if it is getting cancelled, the resultant equation will be simply y by x minus y by 1 plus x divided by 1 plus y by x plus, sorry, into y by 1 plus x. Now you have to simplify this. Then if you are simplifying this, then the final equation that you will be getting is n is equal to y divided by x plus x squared plus y squared. Again you will cross multiply. This you will be taking it as x squared plus y squared divided by y by n. You will rewrite the equation like this. So you are taking all the other terms to one single side and equating that equation to 0. That way you will get that equation. Again you are to add some terms to prove that they are in the shape of circle. So what terms they have added to either side? What is the term that they have added?
1 by 4 plus 1 by 2n whole square.
Yes, they have added 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2n the whole square to this side, and to this side they have added that term. So the rewritten equation will become like this. Now again grouping should be done. So this x squared term 1 by 4 plus x, they have grouped together a single. Okay, and the remaining terms they have grouped again as separate terms. Now if you are again using a plus b the whole squared formula again, so you will be getting again what equation? Final equation. This is also what equation? Equation for?
Circle.
Yes, again
Equation
it
of
is
circle.
of the form x minus x1 whole square plus y minus y1 the whole square, which is equal to r squared format. Okay, so again you can prove that n is equal to tan alpha is also in the shape of what? Circle. Okay, and what is the center and what is the radius of that circle? Family of circle with the center and radius it is given, no? So what is the center and what is the radius point? It's there in the
Center is
slide.
minus 1 by 2 comma
Center is
plus 1
minus
by
1 by
2n
2 comma 1 by 2n, that is your
comma.
center. What is the radius?
Yes, ma'am.
Radius is square root of
Root
1
over
by 4 plus 1 by 2n
Root
whole
over 1.
square.
plus 1
Okay, so again this n is equal to tan alpha
half
is
square.
also in the shape of what? Circle. Okay, circle. Alright, that is
Circle.
how n circle is also proved. I will show you. Here also you will be substituting some values of x and y, and you will prove that both sides are equal. That is not necessary. Okay. So now these are the n circles they call. Okay. Now for positive values of phase where the circles are located, and for negative values where they are located. And where are the positive value circles? Yes, here
Positive
it
value
is
upper half
40,
and negative value lower
60,
half.
80, all are positive phase angles. Positive values of alpha. Alpha actually. So positive alpha, the circles are located top, above. This is your
Yes,
180
ma'am.
degree axis. Okay. So greater than top to 180 degree axis, positive angles are located. What about the bottom? You can see for yourselves, all these angles are negative or positive. Negative. So they will be located less than 180 degree axis. Okay. So
Negative,
these
ma'am.
circles are called as what circle? N circle.
N.
Okay.
N circle.
And you know what are the various
N
graph
circle.
sheets that you are having? What are the various graph sheets that is now familiar with you? Ordinary graph sheet you know. Then what are the other graph sheets you have used so far?
Polar graph.
Ordinary
Polar.
graph you know. Okay, ordinary graph sheets are known to you.
Okay.
Semi-la graph sheets are also known to you. That
Semi-law.
will help you in drawing body plot. Here, using ordinary graph, you have drawn root locus. Okay. Now, there is polar graph sheet also. Okay, polar graph sheet also you are now familiar with, isn't it? In which you will be drawing what is a plot?
Yes, ma'am.
Polar plot and Nyquist plot. There is one
Polar
more
and
plot
Nyquist.
also, M and N circle or Nichols chart they call.
Nichols plot.
Nichols chart. Okay, if
Nichols chart.
you see, you can download one PDF and you can check how the Nichols chart is. Okay, in Google you put Nichols chart. Okay, if you are putting that, you will be able to see what is the Nichols chart is. It will be having again. So this N circle will be there. These are N circles, and then you will be having here M circle also you will be having. These are M circles. Okay, like this. Now I am not doing it properly. There is no time for me, or otherwise I will Google it and I will tell you. Just remember, these are nothing but, I will Google it and I will check it out. Wait, whether it is coming or not. Otherwise, you yourself can check it out. Just I will show the shape because you are not going to do the problem. Problem if you are doing means it is a long procedure. So they think they have not included that in your syllabus. Okay. You can see. Are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
That chart will be having N circle, M circle. Okay. You can check for yourselves now if I put this way. So many circles are there, isn't it? Uh, are you able to check it out?
Yes, ma'am.
Some
yes,
circles
Ma'am,
are marked. What? What? What, Akshat?
ma'am, can you please upload yesterday as and today's recording in GCR?
Yeah, I will put J. I have forgotten to put. I have no time to upload. Anyways, I am uploading everything except classes where I am scolding you too much. Okay. So I will put it. Okay. No, don't
Yes,
worry
ma'am.
about that. But you understood what is Nicole Chata?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But ma'am,
I
I could not
Yes,
complete
ma'am.
my notes because by the time I was simplifying, you just we went past.
simplifying
That's
what?
why. Ma'am, like I was, you were telling no, so at the same time I was taking the angles and I was taking tan on both sides and I was writing. By that time, we went like
Where I went, Akshat?
we were already on the graph on screen when I after simplifying when I saw like you were already on the graph. That's why I'm telling. I understood, but for that I need the recording.
Okay, I will put the recording. Okay, that previous class I did not put because I scolded you too much. That's why I did not put. I wanted to put. Anyway, I will put. Okay. All right. I will put
Yes.
it. Then our people understood what are M and N circle. One final
Yes,
time,
ma'am.
tell me what is M circle. Tell me what is N circle. Only proof.
Yes,
A
ma'am.
proof only they will ask. Okay, I think Nicole said problems are not there in your syllabus. If it is there, means it is a complicated procedure. It will almost take 1 hour to finish everything. First, you will plot polar plot. You will plot, and you will find out where this polar plot is intersecting the M circle and N circle. From that, you will find out M and N. Then you will plot M and N values in a semi-log graph sheet. That will be your final frequency response. So it will take a long time. So they have skipped that part in your syllabus. I think so. Happy that you are not. I think you should be happy that that topic is not included in your syllabus. Anyway, M and N circles, proof they will ask, derivation they will ask. So what are M circles?
Magnitude.
Magnitude of what system? Closed loop or open loop?
Circle.
Closed loop
Circle
transfer.
corresponding to
Closed
magnitude.
loop transfer
Closed
function
loop.
that they
Close
are
loop, ma'am.
for m is equal to 1 it will be a straight line, for m is equal to 0 and infinity it will be a point, but for all other values it is in the shape of circle. Okay, left side and right side you have to tell. M is greater than 1 means left side or right side. M is less than 1 means which side? I think right side.
M is
M is
greater
greater
than
than
1
1
is
means
left side,
left
left
side.
side.
Okay. So
Left.
same way you have to prove that n is equal to tan alpha is also in the shape of circle. That is also proved, and in that case greater than 180-degree axis means positive phase angle circle, and less than 180-degree axis means negative alpha values. Okay, that's all. Okay, proof for derivation they will ask. With this we'll wind up the class. Okay, and I have put your afternoon's experiment in your GCR. I think I forwarded in
Ma'am,
WhatsApp also.
last experiment for uploading you have not given.
I have not put assignment data.
No, ma'am.
No,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
did.
yes, ma'am. For last eighth experiment.
What is the last
Last week.
experiment? What
That,
is the name of the
ma'am,
last experiment?
Virtual lab and
for
Ah,
calculation.
that I will put. Okay, that I will put. I think
Yes, ma'am.
today's experiment I have already set a deadline. Okay. You have finished that previous experiment, stability analysis, and after that I have not did. Okay, I myself forgot what is adder. Anyway, I will put an assignment. Okay, no problem. Only 4 experiments I will take average for CLP2. Okay. I think you most of you have submitted that fourth experiment, seventh experiment. In case if you are not submitted, you submit. Okay, 4 experiments I will take average this time. Have you heard what I told you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay, first
ma'am.
time I have taken average of 3. This time I will try to take average of 4 experiments. So submit all 4 at time. Okay, I think I have corrected 3 experiments. One more experiment I will correct. Okay, all right.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want
Yes,
me to
ma'am.
return all the documents? Shall I return all the first 3 experiments document to back to you? In case
Yes,
if
ma'am.
I think marks also is uploaded, I think you have no problems or I have not did any mistake. So I will be returning all the documents back to you. But you keep the document safe to you in case if you are reverting back with any point means you have to show me that copy in which I have put the grade. Okay, otherwise I will not do any change. Okay. If you are okay with that, I will return all the documents
Okay,
back to you.
ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Wait.
Okay, ma'am. Return, ma'am.
Yeah, I will return. If you are making sure that you are keeping the document in which I have graded in red safe, I will return all the documents safe to you. Because in case if you are coming back to me in, saying that I have not did this or not that time I want proof. If you are promising that you will keep it safe, I will return it back to you. Otherwise, I have to keep it safe. That's why I am not returning it. So
Ma'am,
whichever
we'll
way you
keep it.
wish. Okay. Finally, I'm thinking of returning it back. Every mark uploaded. After that, I will return. I thought. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Suppose if it is taking more memory, I think it will not take more memory of mine. Okay. If it is so, then I will return. Okay. In that case, now all can disperse. Okay. We'll meet in the afternoon lab class.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Congrats.
please upload that yesterday's and
Yes.
today's
Yes.
recording.
Yes. I will do. Okay. Now all can leave.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.